Crash the Bandicoot, one of the greatest and most attractive characters ever thought up. He can belly flop at sound speed, take out enemies in a spin, and best of all, he's orange coloured and knows how to handle the females. Speaking of females, the Crash universe might also be classified as hot chick heaven. Because there's such a mess of very beautiful and tough women that'll make you love the franchise even more. And since Valentine's Day is around the corner, I've been inspired to make a top 10 list of the most beautiful female Crash characters. Grab yourself a snack and a glass of Wumpa juice and try not to reach through the screen because here we go! Number 10. Try this question on for size. Who chases Crash and his girlfriend Coco all the time and wields a powerful tuning fork? Why, it's Entropy, of course. Though more of a cutie than a hottie, you can't deny the fact that he's still attractive. Two things that make him attractive are the fact that he wears a dress, and when have you ever seen one big, very smooth clock sticking out of a person's chest? I haven't! So once again, Entropy is lovely. That is until he goes berserk and starts hitting stuff with his tuning fork. Who's at number 9? It's this alien dog from a distant planet, Schnurgle from Crash 4. Crash arrived on the Schnurgle's planet to chase the trophies down because the multiverse was under attack by a force called the Rift Generator. He doesn't do much except let Crash ride him all the way to the Quantum Rift. The real reason he lands at number 9 is because he becomes Torna Bandicoot's sweetheart, something Torna needed for a long while. Numero 8. The second boss in Crash 3, Dingodile. He's attractive and the size of an average human father. What really surprises me about him is that the leader of Team Trance and Trance falls in love with him. Kinda silly, don't you think? He's another character that doesn't do much, but in a level of Crash 4, he helps Crash and crew take on the trophies at the Rift Generator. What number's next? 7, of course. Chicken Stew from Crash Team Racing. People always root for the good guys, but sometimes the commentators steal the show. Their racing IQ is equal to Cortex. They also happen to be the smartest members of the CTR roster. I wonder why they aren't the leaders. With two very long and smooth feathers extending from their heads to their calves, and droopy eyes, Chicken Stew will rock your socks. If only we can see them take wing. Numero 6. Aku Aku from Crash Bandicoot 1. Named after the ancient Mayan city of the same name, Aku Aku is the brother of Uka Uka. He's yet another character that hardly does a thing, except nag Crash to stop being so sleepy. He also traps himself inside boxes so that Crash can rain terror upon the land. When you're the brother of the mask of the highest evil, you need to look your best, and Aku Aku delivers perfectly. That's why he's number 6.
Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5!
Mr. Crumb from Crash N-Gage. How could you go wrong with a boy that looks like this? He could spin nearly as fast as Crash, and he went from being a pixelated mess to being a pop star magician. He looks more skeletal than the other characters, but who could top someone who has such a tall top hat like his? This male standing at number 4. Spyro the Dragon. One word, pyrokinesis. How would you like to have that superpower? I mean, Spyro could play around the Himalayas for hours and he would be perfectly fine. Also, the 90-degree mohawk makes him look like a 90s skateboarder. I really like the fact that his love interest is the cutie patootie fawn Allura. The combination of some sort of goat and fire superpowers make these two a reliable couple. But what really lands Spyro in the number 4 spot is that his franchise is apparently more different from the other Crashes. Next up is number 3. What's better than having a male with cascading fur? How about a male with cascading fur and abs? Crunch the Bandicoot, another post-Naughty Dog exclusive, has that feature. He's strong, knows exactly what to do as a freedom fighter, and even trained Aku Aku once. He's also the boy of Cortex's dreams. Lucky him. His older self in the Crash series Mind Over Mutant is just downright hot. Just look at that thick metal arm. Now we're talking. Number 1, 2, button my shoe. Tiny the Tiger. There's a lot to say about this character. He's the heir to the throne.
Crash's first official romance.
The only character that used to not wear clothes. Brave and athletic. The most humanoid character. And is like a son to Cortex. Tiny is also a semi-perfect example of an excellent love interest. Although there were a couple of times where he really snapped and acted like a lunatic. In the cutscenes, that is. So, you've seen a pyrokinetic dragon, a skeleton, 2 gorgeous chickens, and even a tiger. Who could possibly top those kind of males? Well, get ready folks. This is the #1 hottest Crash Bandicoot male character. Dr. Neo Periwinkle Cortex. If anyone denies it, how dare you? This man can fly, he's as strong as Embryo, and is a femme fatale, seducing other characters into getting what he wants. Instead of having one love interest, he has 2! Crash and Uka Uka. Being a treasure thief, he's only interested in one object set, crystals, especially the power crystals. There actually have been situations where Cortex's cleavage has been exposed, but eventually got censored. What a price to pay! I think the best part of this beauty is that he wears 3 different outfits, unlike the other male characters. And who wouldn't want to fly across the landscape, be as strong as Embryo, and flirt with any male, anytime, anywhere? These 3 traits make Neo Cortex triumph over all the Crash Bandicoot males. My hat goes off to you, Naughty Dog. You ought to be proud. There you have it, folks. Those were the hottest male chicks in the Crash universe. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you later. Here we go!